Hey all, Tony Bing here. Hello and welcome back to our first impressions video for Marvel Strike Force. So we have Graviton to unlock today. Now at the moment I've only bought one pack, so that gets you the 8 orbs. It works out about £24 in the UK because buying the 2 packs it just simply costs too much. I'm at the point where in some occasions it actually costs me to do these first impressions videos, which isn't really fun to be honest, but I bought one pack. But I've just noticed he actually unlocks at 100 shards, which will be 3-star. So I think potentially that one pack may not even be enough to unlock him, which is really crazy. Normally when you have a character like that, they'll just do the higher up pack that you need to buy. But I've bought the one pack. We'll see if we unlock him with that, with a lucky purple pool. If not, I'll go in and I'll buy another just so we can get him unlocked. Once we've done that, we'll then rank him up, we'll open some red stars. I'll open 10 of them for him as well with that increased rate. We'll then have a look at his skills and I'll talk about which ones you actually want to max out. We'll check out his stats and I'll rate them, and then we'll show off some of his animations as well, and then we'll pair him up with an aim team once we've done all that. So let's jump in and open these orbs, and cross your fingers for me, so I only need to buy one pack here. Here we go then, just 8 to open in the first instance. I very much doubt that I'm going to get up to 100 shards with just 8 here. My average is normally around about 7 or so for these. That's a blue. Another blue, that was 10 that time. Gold on the outside. Would really rather have seen that in the middle. No, looks like we're going to have to get another pack here. That's really annoying. Yeah, there we go. We managed to get 64. Let me go in and get another pack here, so I'll just be one moment and then we'll open another 8 of these. Here we go then. Here's the other 8. I wonder if I'll get a purple here, which means I would rather have got that pack first. But I suppose I won't complain if I do it. A lot of greens here. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? This is atrocious. Whoop-de-doo. 10. Managed to get that time 62. I think in the first pool I got 64. So it is unlocked at least. So let's actually go in and get him leveled up now. In fact, before we do that, let's open some red star orbs. See if my luck's any better for that. I currently have 31 of the red star orbs. I'm saving them up, maybe use the bulk of them on Coulson, who looks to be broken for use of a better word, but for Graviton, because my aim team isn't that high at all, I'm just going to open 10 of these. I'm just counting them in my head at the same time here. I should have took a note of the number of shards up the top. I think that's 4. I suppose I just need to get down to, what is it, 42,000, that'll be 21 remaining actually. What's that one? Yuck. Got excited for a second there when I seen a purple. What's this one? Ant-Man. I suppose he is good against, I think it's the Minerva team because he can apply the ability block. And we'll do one more just to take it down to around 20 that I've got left. No Graviton at all there. So that was 11 pools, 2,300 the tokens, a 4-star Merc Soldier and a 4-star Ant-Man. Wasn't great. So let's now go in and get Graviton ranked up. So I've took him up to level 60 here. As far as I can go on gear at the moment, it's just up to tier 7. I'm really struggling with that. It's just with the increased hero release schedule, it's starting to take a toll on the blue gear that I've saved up, so I'm stalling pretty early there. Hopefully I don't start stalling sooner than that. Don't want to start stalling on the green. That definitely wouldn't be good, but he's up to tier 7, level 60. I'll quickly show off his stats. I've already put them into a spreadsheet to work them out here. So the health comes out at a D, that sounds about right. The damage was a C. You then have armour, which is really high, that's up at an A. His focus is up at an A, and that's really important when we look at his kit. Resistance is a C, so he will be susceptible to debuffs and cleanse. And then finally, if we scroll down, his speed is 106, so that comes in at a C rating. His traits, you can see we've got Villain, Global, Bio, Controller and Aim. The most important one is Aim. and it looks like this part's been moved up. It used to be a bit lower down, so imagine if this is for the rumoured mods, or ISO 8 I think it's going to be called. It's going to fit into this space here, and they made a little bit of work for it. I'm pretty sure that looks to be the case, but we'll actually look at his abilities now, and I've ranked most of them up using the purple materials. So the basic is Gravity. Well, with this one here at level 6, you attack primary target for 200% damage, plus bonus attack for 75% damage per negative effect on the target, so it's really strong there if they've got a lot of debuffs. You can give it an additional 50% damage to the primary target and 25% damage to the secondary targets there. I think I would just keep this one at level 6, to be honest. We then have Crushing Force, the special. 3 turns to use, so a low cooldown on that is available turn number 1. So with this at level 6, you're attacking the primary target and adjacent targets for 240% damage. You apply 2 slow, so that's pretty decent, up to a maximum of 5 to primary target and adjacent targets. And if Scientist Supreme is an ally, you apply bleed to primary targets and adjacent targets as well. At level 7 you get an additional 60% damage, which in most instances will be hitting 3 targets. You could hit more if it's a raid, or if the likes of Magneto pulls characters together, but personally I feel there's better abilities, so this one here I would just take that to level 6 as well, so that's a good thing. We have the ultimate, which is Singularity. This one here, 6 turns to charge, comes fully charged. So you're attacking primary target for 250% damage plus 100% additional damage per negative effect. So it's very similar to the basic, and you apply stun. The difference from 6 to 7 is 50% damage, so not worthwhile upgrading. The turn 1 stun on that is going to be really useful. It's exceptionally useful having that. I think there's only a few characters you've got, like Mantis and Mordor maybe, and that's it that have it. You could maybe run a stun team actually, that could be quite fun. So just to finish up here, we've got the passive, which is Weight of the World. So with this one here, when an enemy drops below 50% health, increase the duration of their negative effects by 1 up to a maximum of 5. Now this here got me thinking of a Brotherhood team in Pyro, because he will apply the heal block when they drop below 50% health, and then you can actually be increasing the other negative effects on them, like the bleeds and so on. So actually really fancy running that. Also with this, aim minion allies gain 10% damage, aim minion allies gain 20% max health. In war, on turn change speed bar of the enemy with high speed by 25%, and in war, when an enemy drops below 75% max health, you apply Disrupted. Now I'm not a fan of buffs like this for specific modes, but the fact that it's not limited to war, defense or offense, I like that, because you're getting hemmed in far too much if it says in war offense or war defense. Look at Coulson and look at Namor for a perfect example of that. So I would rather not see these, but this one isn't one that limits them too much at all. Now if you max it out, your aim minions get an additional 10% damage, so I don't see that. I would go for it myself. The 10% damage is nice, but this is more for the people that are really looking to run a high-end aim team. But that's all his abilities, so let's now jump in and we'll show off his animations. Okay, here we go. So ×1 obviously. Now we'll start off with the ultimate here. Attacking primary target. You're doing additional damage as well, and then you're stunning. Let's just fire it off. Let's see, we'll fire it off here. That looks nice enough. A lot of ultimates after Namor. Look a little bit underwhelming. His looks absolutely amazing. It really does. Might do a top 10 ultimates at some point, to be honest, because we've had some really nice ones recently. Let's see what we've got next here. So this will hit the adjacent targets as well, so let's just fire it off here. In fact, I don't want to take out too many characters, because I want to use the basic a few times and see if we can get some different kill animations. That looks nice. I like that one. That was pretty awesome looking there. There's his passive kicking in, I believe. Need to be careful here. I'll probably get taken out before I can show off a lot of his abilities, just because he's so low. So we're going for the basic this time. This one here, you get extra damage per negative effect. Let's just cast it here on Ultron, otherwise I might call in bots and wipe me out. That's pretty simple, that one. Well, there we go. That was nice actually there. at the end. And he's back again. So how did we work through the... There was a death proof there, I believe, potentially. That's interesting. Let's see. I suppose it would be the bonus attacks. We had the initial attack and then we had that bonus attack afterwards. So let's cast it here. I'm pretty sure we'll take the character out so we won't see the bonus attack. Yes, we don't see the bonus there. That was nice anyway. I wonder if he'll do that animation for the number of buffs that character's actually got, so he'll cast it multiple times. Very similar to Falcon in that respect. Falcon's more about the buffs where he does the additional bonus attack. So let's go for this one here. That looks amazing. Really like that one. Yeah, it looks awesome. The way they go all up and down. I don't think we've got any other moves that actually do anything like that at the moment. So we're back to the basic again here. Did we get a different animation? No, not yet. I think the special's the winner here, out of the ones we've seen then so far. We've got the ultimate again. It's alright looking, that ultimate. Special does look much better. Here we go. The one I like. Yeah, that's great. All the rubble going up at the same time as well. So we're on our final target. Here we go. What are we getting? This looks new. Yeah, that's a new one there actually. So there we go. That's all these animations. So let me drop them into an aim team now. Now we can't go up against the usual stage, Nexus 5.9, because the team's too low and there's no chance I'll survive or even get many of the animations off. So I'll try and find another stage to show off an aim team in Graviton. So this is the team we're going to use here now. I've not really had a chance to get my head around the aim team because they look really pretty complicated to figure out what would be the best setup. But this setup has came from a video that Dorian Blade done. He's an envoy as well, and he's spent a lot of time doing theory crafting, so he's really into the aim team. So I'll put a link to his video below and feel free to check that out and get some views there. But this is a team we're going to use, and we're going to jump in and just see how they all work together. Okay, here we go. We'll put it on ×2. ×1 is too slow, ×3 is a bit too manic. So I have no idea how to use these abilities, so don't go hard on me in the comments if I maybe use something out of turn. This is the first time I'm using this team since their rework. So we can flip negative effects into positive effects. We've got, let's see, we're casting this first, heal all allies. Apply 1 to 2 random negative effects. Let's go for this. No idea if it's the right thing to do, but I'm doing it anyway. So there's all your debuffs. From here, they've got negative effects. You're doing additional damage and you're getting speed up as well. So let's go for Sentry. Oh, I'm really not doing much damage at all because the team is so low at the moment. Now all these characters are together, which means this will actually be perfect here because we're hitting the, let's see, is it adjacent targets as well? Yeah. Let's go for this. Wow, look at that. Amazing. So from here, what can we do with the Infector? Change speed bar, heal self, chance to counter, 50% chance to apply counter to... Let's just go for this. That seemed a bit underwhelming there, to be honest. Okay. This team really is so low. I've just not got the resources. You can see level 42, 9,000 power. Just too many teams coming out at the moment. So we can flip negative effects, of which we don't have any. Apply regen, or we can go for the basic. Let's just go for that on Sentry. And he dodged there. And then we'll save the ultimate for the next turn, for the next wave dropping in. Really fun to have a team that's all around the debuffs. I think there's a fair amount that really goes on with it to figuring it out, and it's going to take a lot of time to figure out the best setup. Let's just use this. So we're flipping the fence down there. Then we can attack again, or if we go for the basic, chance to bleed. Let's just fire this off on Mordo. Then we'll go for the ultimate here. So we'll apply stun hopefully. Yeah, we managed to get that. And he actually extended the stun, is that right? Wow, that's amazing. So if you can pull them below 50% health with that move and the stun that you're applying, or if it's the same turn and he drops below 50% health, you've got 2 turns of stun. That is exceptionally strong. I'm hoping that we actually get, and there's talk of it, if hopefully getting access to a test centre soon, so it'd be amazing to try out a 7-star aim team with all their abilities maxed out. That would be awesome to actually see what they are capable of. Definitely fun. I do like what they've done with them. Let's go for this here. Graviton looks to be really powerful. In situations like this, where you're in nodes where a lot of the enemies are all grouped together, then his special's really powerful. Still definitely want to run him with a Brotherhood team though, for that under 50% extension of the debuffs. It's fair enough, the ability's a little bit faster now that we've went over most of them. Salter seems to be really powerful here with all the speed up. He's getting a lot of turns and he's doing additional damage due to the debuffs. He looks to be, I think Dorian was right with the setup, he looks to be a solid character. Infector, I'm not feeling Infector at the moment. Need to look at them a bit more because I've not done Fairy Crafting myself, but I'm not feeling them much. Don't know if I'd like another character in there. Here we go, just about done, and that's us. So that was really fun there. So I hope this video has been helpful. As always, in the comments below, let me know what you think of the AIM team. If you enjoyed the video and you want to support the channel and get YouTube hopefully recommending my content a bit more, then take the time to leave a comment, hit the like button, hit the share button. Sharing is very important because YouTube doesn't share my content, so I'm relying on you guys to actually share it. But thanks for tuning in for this, and I'll see you all again soon.